My girlfriend and I are going on 5 dates in 5 different countries. This video takes place over 6 months while we backpack across Asia. We've had this video in mind from the start and have been planning the most interesting dates along the way. Our first date is in Cambodia, but let me set the scene a little. We've been traveling for 2 months through Southeast Asia. Surprisingly, we haven't really stopped to reflect on the journey we've had. And this date is the perfect chance to pause and think back on what's already been the biggest adventure of our lives.
Okay, date number 1. We are in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, and tonight we're headed to the Mekong River for a sunset river cruise. As part of the cruise, they provide hotel pickup, so I think we're just waiting for a tuk-tuk to pick us up and take us over there now.
Yes. Yes, okay. All right, thank you.
Our budget for this entire trip is $100 per day or $50 per person per day.
I love a tuk-tuk. This is great.
And this covers everything: food, accommodation, transportation, and even dates like this one. Our first date cost us $34 total for the hour-and-a-half river cruise. So, we mentioned that we filmed this video during the first 6 months of traveling. This was also the very beginning of our YouTube journey, and over the 5 dates you can watch us get better at filming and slightly less awkward on camera as time passes. Okay, we've made it onto the boat. We're currently sitting on the top floor of 3 floors of this thing, so it's pretty big. We both got some beers. They're included in the price of the ticket, so you either get unlimited beer or unlimited soft drinks. And yeah, it's just starting to get dark. I'm looking forward to seeing sunset from the top of this boat. I think it'll be super cool.
So why are we doing these 5 dates in 5 different countries? Well, we've been dating for 5 years, and we've always had this tradition of a weekly date night. So we wanted to keep that going while we were traveling, but we're also working a lot on these projects, and we wanted to have an excuse to do something for ourselves and to make sure we're looking for activities to do as a couple and take that date night. So far, this river cruise has been amazing. I honestly don't know how we're gonna top this. I'm having so much fun.
This has been so nice. It's getting dark out now, so we can see all the lights of the city. And something I didn't realize about this boat ride is that it came with a tour. So we got a little tour and some information about Phnom Penh too.
So our tour guide was fantastic, and he taught us a lot. One of the things he said is these fishing boats that we're passing, families of up to 5 people will live on them full time. So it's kind of crazy to see the duality of a modern city with all the lights and then these old school fishing boats and fishing villages with people living on them. Mind's blown. All right.
Thank you so much. Have a nice evening.
Thank you.
Thank you. And that's it for date 1. Next, we will see you in India for our second date.
We've been in India for a few weeks, country number 5 of our year-long trip. Our time in India has been wild. We've had incredible animal encounters, seen chaos and calm, and had some of our favorite food on the planet. Now it's time to do what we think India does best.
Okay, now it's time for date number 2. We're currently in Jaipur, India, and for our second date, we're gonna be taking an Indian cooking class. I'm really excited. It's lunchtime, I'm hungry, so let's do it. We found a private cooking class in the city that costs $40.
Wow, I'm excited.
And when you see the amount of food we end up making, $40 is gonna sound like the deal of the century, okay? After washing our hands and putting on some snazzy aprons, it was time to begin.
I'm so excited.
First up, rice and lentils. They take the longest, so we're gonna get those going right away and then set them off to the side to cook. Then, chai. We crushed up a variety of spices along with a very generous amount of ginger, And honestly, highly recommend if you need to get a little stress out. And once everything was mashed together, we added it to a pot with water, tea, sugar, and milk. We got to enjoy the chai with some cookies before moving on to the food. For our main courses, we're making one eggplant dish and one paneer dish, which you can see here. It's a fresh cheese that stays firm and doesn't melt when it's cooked. So we're gonna make a curry with basically chunks of cheese throughout it. So our teachers, Ghanshyam and Dimple, are the couple that own and run Pink City Cooking Class. And this isn't sponsored or anything, we fully paid for the class, but they were seriously the best teachers we could have asked for. They walked us through every step of the cooking process, and even though they teach this class every single day, you can tell how passionate they are about it and how excited they are to share everything with us. It was really awesome, so shout out to Ghanshyam and Dimple for being so kind. You guys rock. To finish the cooking, we made chapati bread from scratch. To me, bread is one of those foods that I feel like only really good cooks or bakers can make, but this one came together so easily. I think the only ingredients were flour, water, and salt. We rolled it all together and that was it. It was ready to cook. This part was also very fun. We put the dough right on the flame and saw it balloon up, and then Dimple told us when to flip each piece.
Done.
By the time the bread was ready, so were the rice and lentils, which meant there was only one thing left to do. Before we left, they gave us some parting gifts, and then we were off to...
After trekking to Everest Base Camp, it feels great to be somewhere warm. We've spent the last 2 weeks exploring the island with two of our best friends, Chris and Tara. They are the coolest people we know, and I still can't believe they flew halfway around the world to hang out with us. They leave soon, but today we get to take them on our next date.
Welcome to Bali, Indonesia. This date is extra special because it's actually a double date with our friends Chris and Tara. We're at Big Tree Jewelry to make our own rings from scratch. We've never made jewelry before, so I'm really excited to learn and have a small souvenir to take with us. This place offers couples classes for $60, which is what we did. We're making these rings completely from start to finish, and the first step is picking out our design.
What are you guys thinking?
We think we want to have it on our wall maybe. So I think I'm going to do this pendant. And then maybe Chris is going to do that ring.
Once we had the designs locked in, they weighed out our silver, and then it was time for the real fun to begin. We got to use this crazy torch to melt down all the silver pellets into one mega pellet. Then we shaped the silver into long, thin bands for the rings, and a flat circle for Tara's pendant. Once we had the base shapes done, we headed inside to work on bringing them to life. My ring was a wavy pattern, so the instructor helped me to bend the silver with a pair of pliers. We then closed the ring with a little silver, cooled it in water, and did a final size check.
This is so cool. I mean, we went from little beads to Lindsey's ring is like, it looks like a ring.
The instructor went over to help Caleb while I got to work polishing my ring.
So I drew the design on with pencil, and now I'm carving it out. I didn't measure, so hopefully it's symmetrical, but it's kind of cool. I've done like half the vertical lines, so I still have to do these.
almost finished the ring, and to be honest, I think it's pretty dang good. Different style. A lot of different techniques to make these rings. It's pretty incredible. It definitely takes a skill to do it. Can you tell which was original? Yeah? No? You can't tell? Oh, in case you couldn't tell, this one's original.
Finally, we took them outside for one final polish.
So this is the last step here, besides I think there's like an acid bath or something to seal it. But right now we're just making them super shiny. Lindsay's already done it. It looks amazing.
Wow.
So, cleaning. After this, finish. Yeah, yes, like this. Then to wash. Yes, okay. Finish this.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, this for you.
Wow, thank you so much. So cool. Thank you for all the help.
All right, Tara, how'd yours turn out?
Really well.
So good.
Those details are amazing.
Oh.
Whoa! How did you do all that?
With the little stamper thing.
Just with the little stamper? Wow. I know that was hard because it was really hard to use it on mine.
Yeah. I'm proud of it.
Good job. All right, Christopher. Wow, you got a lot of details in here too.
Oh, and you drove volley 25 on the inside.
Yeah, this is awesome. It's way cool. I didn't think I'd have this much fun, to be honest. Yeah.
I thought this was just gonna be like, I don't know, something for Lindsay, kind of cool, whatever. I actually really enjoyed this. Like, I would take this up as a hobby, I think. This is mine. Pretty happy with it. This is the model I was going off of. And not to like say anything, I think I like mine more than the model. This is mine, and this is the original. I don't know, maybe because I made it, I like mine more.
Final ring. Caleb did more of a carving one and I did more of a shaping one. It was kind of cool to see the process of both of them, the carving and the shaping. This was a lot of fun, and next we'll see you in the Philippines.
Date number 4 is in the Philippines. It is so beautiful here. We've spent the last 10 days on this tiny island called Siargao, where we were humbled by reef breaks. Now we're in Manila to do something Lindsay has been talking about for months. Welcome to the Philippines. We're at our 4th date. This one's super cool. It's a restaurant with a waterfall going through it. Let's go check it out.
Today we're at Villa Escudero, a resort just a few hours outside of Manila. We paid $66 total for our day passes, and this resort is massive. There are pools, spas, museums, hiking trails, even water buffalo transportation. Little water buffaloes, having a little water buffalo time. But we're here for what they're most well known for, the Waterfall Restaurant. They created this massive man-made waterfall in the middle of the resort, and they allow people to eat just downstream of it. Wow, here we are.
All right, time to get in the water.
Whew,
Pretty cold.
it is pretty cold.
Slippery too. It just ends and goes right back to jungle. I don't know why that's surprising to me, but that's so cool.
All right, we made it to lunch. This place is buffet style, so they have a whole collection of Filipino food out. It all looks delicious. There's a view of the waterfall right behind us. There's water rushing on our feet. They put up little shade structures above us, so it feels really pleasant to sit out here. I've been looking forward to this place for months. When we first had the idea to do the 5 dates in 5 countries, this was the first one I planned because I'd seen this place forever and it looked really cool. So yeah, I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to try the food. This is fun.
All right, it's time to dig in. Cheers.
Dessert. I got a banana syrup dessert. It tastes like the bananas you get when you eat banana pancakes. But these are quite hard, which gives it a nice texture. I don't know, usually those bananas are like kind of mushy, but these have some sturdiness to them. It's nice.
Look at how strong you are. Wow. There she goes.
There she goes. We want to ride on one of the water buffalo carts. I see another water buffalo over there.
Wow, look how smart she is. Off we go. I will never see a water buffalo again without thinking about the Hajang Loop and the little baby buffalo that got away and was running away.
Insert clip here.
I think the calf's running away. Hello.
Hello. Wow.
Very cool.
Oh.
Oh, look at that baby. And if you haven't seen that video, go watch it. Didn't do very well, but it was such a good video. Bye.
Bye, thank you.
All right, thanks for coming along for date number 4. We'll see you at date 5 in Japan. We've made it to our final date in Japan. This is the 9th country we've been to on this trip, and we love it here. We've been exploring Tokyo, Osaka, and Kyoto for 3 weeks, and tomorrow, after 6 months, we leave Asia. It's a bittersweet moment. We're just soaking it all up while we still can. Welcome to Tokyo. We're in Japan for our 5th and final date of the series. I'm really excited about this one. We have something really special planned. Let's go on a date.
We'll get to the date in a second, but first we had to make a quick pit stop. We're having a picnic in the park. Also, don't mind our towel. It's just our bath towel from our Airbnb. So, the best thing we had.
Cool. Shall we eat?
Yeah, let's eat.
Okay. I'm gonna start with one of these.
Okay.
Which one is yours?
This
I gotta
one,
pick that
but-
one. Oh no, you got this much fun.
That's okay. I'm gonna be trying some of yours anyway. We thought for a long time about what we wanted to do for this date. Tokyo has a million amazing things to try, and for the longest time, it was really hard to narrow it down. We ended up filming this on our very last day in Japan, almost 6 months exactly since we quit our jobs and started traveling. It's been such a whirlwind up to this point, so this felt like the perfect date to just slow down and reflect. This whole trip has felt like one big pinch me moment, and truly the adventure of a lifetime. But being able to do it together is what made it truly special. Thanks for watching. Caleb and I love making these videos, and we actually have a crazy goal of making it to 1 million subscribers. So if you like this video and want to see more, please consider subscribing. Okay, thanks. Bye.